Jim Fultz, National Technical Trainer with Copeland, here today to give you your tech tip on testing a pressure switch. The scenario that I have done today is install a 50M56X 843 universal IFC, and when I went to power it up, I got an E41 or an error code saying that it could not verify what it was plugged into. One of the four things that I will check for is the inducer, igniter, pressure switch circuit, limit switch circuit. For our test today, when I had powered it up, I did not hear the pressure switch close, so I'm going to check that and see if that pressure switch is closing while it's doing this test. To prepare for that, I have my voltage meter out set to volts AC. I pull my two spade connectors a little bit off so that I can get my meter in there to test those pins. I'm going to look to see if 24 volts is going to it, and when the inducer starts, if that 24 volts comes back out. So with that, let's get set up and do that test. I first put one of my meter leads to ground. The other meter lead I'm going to put to the pressure switch and see if that 24 volts comes to it when it's going through this self-test. With the power on, I first check the limit circuit, the igniter, the inducer comes on. I have 24 volts going into it. Listen. I do not have 24 volts coming out of it, so my pressure switch is not closing. Now I have to figure out why it's not closing. With that, things to check for is to see if the tubing that is going to the inducer has any restriction in that. Sometimes there can be a buildup of debris inside the inducer plate. I'll also need to check to make sure my flue is completely free and unrestricted. If all of that is in place, then I have diagnosed that the pressure switch has failed. It is not closing due to the fact that it should be closing with the inducer and everything functioning, and it's an internal issue. Thanks for watching.